it's Handy Mandy, and I promised 2 weeks ago or so a little video on fashion magazines, and I just want to clarify, I wasn't trying to insult anyone and be like, oh, you're stupid because you look at magazines, you don't know what you're looking for. No, that's not what I was trying to say. It was just like, when you're going out and you want a fashion magazine with articles to do your research or just get on top of the trends with your designer or not or anything like that, are you asking essential questions so that you're picking the right magazine for you instead of spending how many 30, maybe an hour just browsing through all the articles to just, like I do that. I don't do it all of them at once. As new ones come out, I do peruse them and say, so I look at all of them and I see if they have anything that will be inspiring to me, because I'm not going to buy a magazine if I don't find that has much inspiration. I'm very picky. So, I'm going to start out with the American magazines. And some of these issues are old because I don't buy a lot off the rack. I usually go and get them at like thrift stores, like Value Village. I think it's like 79 or 89 cents compared to, say, $4.99. And it saves a lot of money. I'm not really particular because I'm gonna look at them as they're on the rack anyways. So then, yeah. But I do, the only subscription I do have is Fashion, and that's a Canadian magazine. I'm showing you that later. So, it's obviously a lot cheaper to get a subscription than it is to buy it off the shelf and at the retail price. So, this is Elle. So, they're really good for helping you discover your own style. This is the US one, not the Canadian. I will be getting to the Canadian one later. I've, of course, tabbed everything just so I can show. They let you discover your style. So it's not just like, oh, if you're gothic, you'll be excluded, or if you're like poppy and edgy, or, you know, like they just cover everything that has anything to do with fashion, especially when it's like trends or if someone is doing something new. They really like to get on there and make sure that you are up to date and you're like, oh, now I can be inspired. Like, so they have great articles. What's really good is they have this article. It's called International Affairs. They do it every so often. And what they do is they talk to, say, spokespeople or very famous people from certain countries, and they get their shtick on what's really popular in that country. So, like, Giselle Bundchen is talking about YSL Ombre eyeshadows, and John Frieda Sheer Blonde Tussle Tresses Fine Mist Wax, and like just the different products. So like the looks, the editor picks, the skin secrets, the main attraction, and who they believe is their beauty ambassador. So they do all their research for you. So you can see Canada. Yay! So if you're traveling to a certain country or something, you get to take a look at what they're doing. It gives you a really good sense, because I know like America and the, like right now, it's all about super skinny, big boobs, tight bottom, and in Brazil, they actually prefer their women a lot curvier. So, different cultures have different viewpoints, and then you get to see what works for them. So, like, if I wanted a really good tan look or bronze, I would obviously look at something that they're doing in Brazil versus the US, which is, you know, going to a tanning salon and possibly getting cancer. So, they'll give you a peek on different celebrities so you can see their styles. And of course, with access to the paparazzi, they probably just started collecting the, oh, I like this person, so we're going to do expose on them. And you get to see like a whole preview of their style. Not just like one wardrobe piece, like one look on the red carpet, and that's supposed to be representative of their entire wardrobe of what's in their closet. So that's Elle. US edition. I like Bazaar myself. It's more, especially when they come out with like the runway reports. I'll show you the special editions they come out with. Most magazines have similar articles, so I'm just going to show you this one. I love this. This is what you should buy, what you keep, and should store based on the trends. So this is January 2010. Yeah, 2 years ago. But say they want you to buy techno, which is depicted by Princess Schooler. They want you to keep your florals, and then they want you to store your plaids, just as an example. So I mean, I actually loved that dress when it came out. So they just give you a rough idea on, like, even though it's going out of style, it could come back later. So they want you to store it, not wear it, and yeah. So they just have all these fantastic articles in here. And as the trends come out, they start giving you all the different... So that was classic khaki, durable denim. Like I said, most of these articles are the same. But they have really good articles on like the different beauty tips. I find this is more comprehensive than some of the others. So I like bright eyeshadows, red pouts, flawless skin, major blush. And here they have this this article in here, the fight against faux fragrances. So I mean, they raise awareness of what's in the industry as well. And they have been around since like 1867. So they cover like a lot of like articles on fashion and beauty, and they describe themselves as sophisticated, elegant, and provocative. So you get a lot of, this is kind of my shtick. So what they describe themselves as, you have to ask yourself, is that how you describe yourself and your style? So then you're buying a magazine that matches you, and you're not like, oh, I picked up this magazine's on tattoos. I don't have tattoos. I'm not going to put ink in my body or on my skin. So why would I buy it? So you got to ask yourself that. So this is the special issue. This is a long time ago. I've gotten a couple. I always find the fall issues, but for some reason I can't find the spring. Especially here in my hometown. Like I got it when I was at Fanshawe in London. And it was at the Coles at the Argyle Mall. And I couldn't find it anywhere else, and that drove me bonkers. So what's really good is they cover all the major cities, and they give you a little sneak peek at what all the like what was in for everywhere. And then with their sneak peeks, so like this is the overall trends for all the cities. So they give you a whole bunch of pictures to look at. And then they go into the back and they just give you... So they go to every single show. They have a reporter for every single show. The major cities, New York, Paris, Milan, and England. And they give you a little sneak peek at every single collection by every designer. So that you get a rough idea on what those look like. So if you like one collection, like say Misc, I can then go online to their site or any other fashion magazine site and just look at all the pictures that they have online. So, these are $7.95, but considering it sums up everything, then I know what to get for that season. So like this will come out in early fall, and then I'll know what to wear for the rest of the winter.